as she battles to save her Brexit plan in the final countdown to a crucial Commons vote on December 11th. And final service for President Bush's dog Sully, as President Bush died later on Friday.
Jack Mills in West Plymouth.
Good evening. We start tonight with a man who murdered a midwife. A man who admitted murdering his midwife lover in a rage at her home has been jailed for life with a minimum term of 16 years. Samantha Eastwood's body was discovered and in a shallow grave at Coswell Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire, wrapped in a duvet with tape around her eyes and face 8 days after disappearing. The midwife who was reported missing by concerned colleagues on July 27th after she failed to show up for a midnight shift at Royal Stoke University Hospital. Michelle Sterling, 42, who is brother-in-law of the victim, said former Foreign Officer John Peake was jailed at Stafford Crown Court on Monday. A Miss Eastwood's family watched from the public gallery. Landscape gardening Sterling Grafford Road, Stoke pleaded guilty to the murdering of a 28-year-old after a hearing in October. His barrister, Charles Miskin QC, told the judge that the killing had not been premeditated and followed a period of growing tension between the couple leading row at home and Greenswell Avenue, Stoke. Sterling flew into an intensive rage, suffocating and strangling his victim before panicking and burying Miss Eastwood's body at a disused quarry. He tried to cover his tracks by dumping her body with text messages sent from Miss Eastwood's phone pretending to help in the searches for her, and her alarm was raised. Police released the following text messages, exchanges between Sterling pretending to be Samantha Eastwood and Samantha Eastwood's sister Gemma on July 28th. Next tonight, what lies ahead for Theresa May as she battles to save our Brexit plan. Theresa May is now facing another challenging week as she battles to save her Brexit plan in the December 11th count in the crucial Commons vote on December 11th. The Prime Minister, back from the G20 summit in Argentina, is likely to have several hurdles to overcome this week as she aims to win backing her deal. The first issue facing Mrs May this week will be the intensifying demands for government to release a full legal advice on the withdrawal agreement. The first issue, On Monday, the Attorney General Geoffrey Cox will attempt to head off a threat by opposition parties to intimidate proceedings against the government for contempt of Parliament, and will make statements and answer MPs' questions in the House in an attempt to address the MPs' concerns. Ministers who be furiously accused of ignoring the will of the House after they say publishing only a full, reasoned political statement on the illegal position concerning the withdrawal agreement. The DUP, which props the Conservative government in the Commons, said to be ready to assign a joint letter with other parties. I've lost it. Brilliant. to sign a joint letter with the other parties to speak John Bercow on Monday unless ministers go back down. The findings against the government would be potentially high damaging for Mrs May at a time where she is not her most vulnerable in policy. Coming up after the break, George H.W. Bush service dog lies beside the former president's coffin. We'll have more on that in just about 30 seconds. Service dog lies beside the former president's coffin. The Americans are preparing to say the final goodbyes to George Bush SNR as the body arrives in Washington to lay in state. The body of the former president will arrive at the U.S. Capitol on Monday, where members of the public can pay their respects. Public viewing will kick off 4 days of events, including state funeral at Washington's National Cathedral on Wednesday, a private service at Mr. Bush's longtime service church in Houston on Thursday. Tributes from the leaders around the world have been pouring in since his death on Friday night. Former Secretary of State Colin Powell called him a perfect American for how he served his country in so many capacities. And on Monday, China described the former president as a statesman and vision. Miss Bush died at his Houston home, aged 94. And that is it from us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back later with the ITV News at 10. But from me and all the team.